From Fox 55 Sports, this is The Locker Room.
So with that, we say good evening. Welcome inside the locker room, boys and girls. His name's Peter Hood. My name's Justin Prince.
You didn't even put that in the teleprompter.
I did.
You know my name now.
I do.
Just by memory. Don't even have to read it.
I love it.
Good stuff, big fella.
It's been pretty well documented on this show how good the Homestead girls have been in SAC play, right?
I think we've talked about it a time or two. Yeah. In case you at home have forgotten, they've been pretty dominant, has Sparty, in SAC play. 4 years in the conference, 4 SAC titles, 0 losses in regular season conference play. 0.
Yeah, yeah. That dominance, of course, has continued into this year. The Spartans are 7-0 in SAC play this year, and with a win tonight, could wrap up a 5th straight conference crown, make it 5 for 5. No,
not too bad.
Not at all. To By-Hay Arena we go. Sparty paying Northside a visit this evening. Buckets hard to come by for the Legends in this one. We've said it before. Equal opportunity highlight. Show it.
I mean, if you get a bucket, we're going to show it. Doesn't matter what team you play for.
Jashanik Brooks, Northside down 44-6 at half. And as you could imagine, it never got much closer from there. Sydney Graber, kiss off the rim later on. Ayanna Patterson takes the pass inside, drops it in off the glass, and then Patterson, she's on the other end of this feed. She gives it inside to Amber Austin. That's another easy deuce. And then,
Amber Austin, underrated.
Yeah,
good player.
She's a good player.
Yeah.
And then just for fun, Riley Parker joins in, buries the triple from straight away. Homestead goes up 44 there. They roll to their 5th straight SAC title, 85-15.
It's really exciting, especially for it being my senior year. I want to go out any other way. So the fact that we've claimed 5 and we've only been in the conference, I think, 5 years, it just shows about the program we have and just the coaching staff we have here at Homestead.
I'm very proud of our kids. This is one of their goals, is for them to come out and reach it. It means a lot to us. And I think probably a little special note, just the adversity they had to face this year makes it special. Everyone stepped in, did a great job, but the kids stayed strong. We've talked about the journey they wanted to live this year, and I'm really happy for them.
It's a lot of motivation to us, too, just because, this was one of our goals, but it's not our final goal. It's just so much sweeter that we came out here and got a conference title, but we have bigger goals in mind, and we just want to keep on checking off the list.
Yeah, potentially a lot of championships ahead for that group this season. So Homestead winning tonight means Southside and Carroll playing for 2nd place in the SAC. Both teams come in with just 1 loss in conference play. Senior night for J.C. Jones, Prince. So she had the ball. Little teardrop there. That gives the Archers the early lead. But Carroll takes control after that. Nice pass from the freshman, Sanaya Jackson, into the corner. Emily Parrott, the 3-ball. She finished with 11 on the night. Mark Redding likes that, and he's going to like this as well. This time it's the other half of the talented Jackson twins making a play. Nevaeh knocks down the jumper. Part of a 12-2 Carroll run that puts them up 8. Southside couldn't buy a bucket for a while. They finally get one here from Olivia Smith. Deficit down to 5, but too much Delaney Sheets, too much Carroll tonight. Sheets leads the way with 16 as the Chargers get an impressive road win, 56-41 your final.
Down to Lures we go. It's the Battle of the Bishops as the Bishop Dwenger Saints pay Lydia Reinbold and Bishop Lures a visit. First half all night. Late second quarter, Reinbold doing it on her own. Pulls up in transition, mid-game, smooth.
Bellarmine's getting a good one.
Yeah, they are. Lures takes the 25-9 lead to recess. They're adding to it in the third. Dory Javens almost loses the rock. Able to recover, though. Gets to the rack for 2. Knights rolling, but Dwenger would battle back. Later in the third, Claire Frazier able to find some room on the baseline. Strong take, give her the hoop and harm. Cuts the deficit down to a dozen, but that's about as close as they would get off the Reinbold miss. Anna Parent there for the putback, plus the foul. Lures Cruises 48-31.
Down on Winchester Road, we stay on the south side. Rashida Muhammad and her Northrop Bruins traveling to take on the Wayne Generals. Generals were competitive in this game, Prince. They were only down 6 at halftime. Third quarter, Amelia Diaz sets up Shabria O'Quinn. That's a freshman-to-freshman connection. Wayne only down 11, but Lady Bruins pull away from there on the ensuing possession. Janaja Hill gets it to go. Northrop leads by 13 after 3. Then in the fourth, Destiny Jackson, monster night for her. 20 points, 14 boards, 4 steals, 5 blocks. And then it's Northrop doing what they do. They like to get out and run. Amanda Thatcher gets an easy lay-in, 2 of her 16 on the night, as the Lady Bruins pull away and win in the fourth, 62-39.
Final girl stop in the SAC comes at Kilmer Court. Shantice Craig and Concordia visiting Snyder tonight. And Craig and the Cadets taking control early. Strong move from the junior. Finishes with the left, hits the floor. Next trip down the floor. Raya Kaczynski turns the corner, gets the shot to go off glass, and then it's London Betts tickling the twine from distance. Cadets jumping out to an 11-2 run to start. That, Pete, right there is a giant jug of water.
Gotta stay hydrated.
I don't know how you're that thirsty.
Yeah. Mark Davidson loves those. Carries those around routinely.
He really does. Panthers finally get on the board after that. Peyton Gorman, the hoop and harm, but Snyder just never able to recover from the early hole. Cadets cruising this one 60-27. You're fine.
So the SAC's been decided on the girls' side. The NE8 still up for grabs.
Yes.
Columbia City in good position coming into tonight, tied atop the conference, taking on DeKalb. And off the screen, that was Olivia Shearer in the second quarter. Next possession, DeKalb fighting back a little bit. Maddie Hickman, the freshman. A lot of freshmen in these highlights tonight. Able to get that one to go. And then the ball movement here leads to the and one from Addison Ruby, but just too much. You see the scoreboard on the home side tonight. A lot of defense leading to offense. Rebecca Marshall lays this one in. Columbia City rolls 60-28, your final.
Out at Armstrong Arena, Norwell looking to keep pace with C-City atop the NE8, taking on New Haven. Knights up double digits after one. Both teams trading blows to start the second, though. Tamara Wade, give her the tough bucket in transition. Other end, easy press break for Norwell. Results in a Haley Henshin bucket in transition. And then it's New Haven's turn to get out and run. Avarcia Nard, Euro stepping her way to the cup for the deuce, but Norwell, not too many problems tonight for them. Maya Shelton cleaning up the miss down low, gets the bucket to go for 2 of her game-high 21. Knights up 14 at half. They take this one, and they keep a tie for first in the NE8, 60-42, your final. So, Pete, we transition now to the boys' side. The SAC a little more wide open than it's been for the ladies this year.
Yeah, probably the most wide open it's been that I can remember in the 3 years that you and I have been here in Fort Wayne. Coming into the night, 4 teams tied atop the conference with 3-1 records. That's Homestead, Snyder, Bishop Luers, and the Carroll Chargers. Math is hard, right?
Yes.
Meanwhile, Concordia, Wayne, and Southside all sit just 1 game back of first place. So 7 teams still very much in the mix for an SAC title coming into tonight. 2 of them meeting up at Riker Gymnasium as 4A number 16 Carroll visits Southside. And this thing pretty much all Chargers from the outset. I think they started the game on a 16-0 run. Third quarter, beautiful basketball. That's their brand. Ryan Preston puts the blue and white up 19. Archers showing some stuff late off the inbound. Cameron Mitchell, he's never shy to shoot it. Drains a 3 from the corner moments later. Ashton Johnson using that big body to slice his way to the rim. Deficit down to 18 with 6 minutes to play, but too little too late. How about 3 more the old-fashioned way for sophomore Jalen Jackson? We were talking to a college coach last week. Likes what he sees from this kid, and deservedly so. He ties for a team-high 12 points. Carroll cruises 60-46.
Back to Kilmer Court we go. Snyder trying to keep pace atop the SAC standings, taking on Northrop. The little ones getting out some run
Concordia.
at halftime.
They're not taking on Norfolk.
Gotta love
What
it.
are you talking about?
Excuse me, yeah, taking on Concordia. What am I doing?
I mean, the jersey colors are so much.
Yeah.
Hey, Ely.
Michael Ely, that's a TPN, top play nominee if you're new to
Hey,
the
how you
program.
doing?
Panthers up a point. Concordia hanging right in there, though. Braden Pearson, acrobatic finish. Team high 22 from him. Next trip down the floor, Jaden Parney with a little English on the finish. He added 17. Cadets, they take a 3-point lead, but it was a whole lot of Snyder from there. Off the inbound, Carson Jenkins. 3-ball ties things back up. They retake the lead. Aiden Lamberts. Nice move baseline, finish at the rim. Snyder goes up 7, and it was all window dressing from there. Another TPN from Mr. Ely caps the third. He finishes with 22. Snyder tops the Cadets 78-63.
You think Ely ever gets tired of dunking?
I don't know.
He dunks like 12 times a game.
I love it, though.
I'm not complaining. Back over to Lourdes. Battle of the Bishops on the boys' side. Good battle it was between the two rivals. Tied at halftime. Fonzo White's got some talented dudes down there.
Yeah, he does.
Nick Thompson's one of them, just a freshman. You saw him there with the nice finish. Moments later, we've seen this guy before. Nayland Thompson uses the shot fake to get into the lane. So that bucket puts Bishop Lourdes up 3, but Dwayner's not going anywhere. Quick answer on the other end. Brendan Lytle able to turn the corner and get to the cup. Then it's my guy, Toby Eke, first-year football player, but he's been a hooper, Jay Prince.
Yeah, he has.
Able to finish through contact there, but Saints, they were down just 2 at that point. Jalen Causey and the Knights able to hold on, though. They moved to 4-1 in conference play. Lourdes 4-1. Tied atop the SAC with a 59-54 win.
Love what Fonzo White's doing there.
Absolutely.
Back to Bahia Arena we go. Luke Goody and Homestead looking to bounce back from that loss to Snyder last week against the Legends. Things looking good for Goody and company early. Smooth step back, Jay, from the junior. Later on, you're going to see Andrew Leeper following the Patrick Raudenbush miss with a tip back. He's long, Pete. I like it.
I mean, AAU I saw him play last year. He's got some potential.
Yeah, he does. And then it's Leeper leaping again for another putback. Spartans start on an 11-2 run. Northside finally gets their first bucket of the night after that. Gavin Guerrero inside off the glass, but it was a whole lot of Homestead this evening. Luke Goody. So sweet looking stroke from deep. Sparty cruises 79-60.
There's a reason Big Ten coaches show up at that guy's games. Final stop of the SAC comes at Wayne. Byron Pickens squaring off with his old team. He was an assistant under Northrop's Rod Shamble before taking over for the Generals this year. So Pickens is very well aware Kamani Smith can shoot it, Prince.
Yeah.
First offensive possession of the game. That's Smith with 3 of his team-high 18 points. But a nice answer on the other end from Wayne. Isaac Falkus pulls up from just beyond the free throw line. Later in the first quarter, Prince, you'd think that guys would know by now you can't leave Michael Redding. But yet they continue to leave Michael Redding, the senior, making the Bruins pay on that triple. But Northrop's got guys you can't leave alone either. We mentioned Smith, Nick Haynes, he's in that category as well. He finishes with 13 tonight as the Bruins go on the road, pick up a nice win, 64-54.
One stop in the Northern Lakes Conference comes up in Concord. Warsaw squaring off at McEwen Gym. Concord gets a nice shot off at the start of the fourth quarter. Paxton Starrett from distance. Fan section coming alive after that one. Warsaw doesn't let the Minutemen keep the momentum long, though. Wyatt Amos responds with a three-pointer to extend that Tiger lead, and then Keegan Larsh keeps the offense going with a tough drive against the Concord defender, gets the layup to go. Warsaw, they run away with this one, 56-36.
And our play of the night takes us back to Kilmer Court. We didn't really get to appreciate this one earlier because we were sorting through, are they playing Concordia, are they playing Northrop? But
it's Concordia.
Michael Ely, the alley-oop, I think we've probably had, I don't know, what, 12 basketball shows or something, and it seems like Ely's had our play of the night in probably half of them. That's why I asked earlier, did you ever get tired of dunking? I don't know what the air's like up there. I've never been up that high, so. But Michael Ely.
I think he and Dylan Duff just like, throwing the ball to each other.
Wouldn't you?
I mean,
if I had the athleticism to do that, I used to be able to do that on the little tyke rim. Me and my friends in the living room on the 4-footer right there with the Nerf basketball. I could do it on like
those 6-foot rims.
The 10-footers can't get up that high.
No, I can't anymore.
And grab the net though.
That's yeah,
that's about up.
It's okay.